Wow.
Hello, welcome everyone. How are we doing today? We have the little gentleman here, and we are going to give you our impressions of our trip to Boracay.
Just show your cute
Boracay,
picture.
did you like the beach at Boracay, bud?
Oh yeah, did you like the
It was
Boracay?
good times.
Yeah. Oh,
All
you
right.
liked it.
Well, let's get to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here are our opinions on our Boracay trip. So, first off, we landed at the Caticlan Airport.
Caticlan Airport, yeah.
There in south of Boracay on the island, or main island, and then you
Yeah.
have to ferry over to Boracay from there.
It
We
was-
didn't know that.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
that
not ready
was
for
kind of
all
news
this.
to us, so
Yeah.
we didn't book our ferry trip
Ferry
with the
trip,
hotel before we got there. So we got there, and then we're having to kind of scatter to find a guy, and then our luggage.
Well,
is
luckily there's a
going
lot
all
of
over
like
the place.
booth that offers you
Yeah.
a ferry ride to Boracay.
And it's an added expense that you may not know about if you're like us. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
got there, and all of a sudden,
So-
if you don't pay, you don't get.
yeah, take a lot of
So,
extra money.
yeah, you're gonna need some money for that. And it was about, I would say, for our family of four, about
Yeah, it's a
an extra
1,000.
3,000 to 4,000
Yeah, well-
pesos each way.
Yeah,
So,
well, I had
quite
a
bit of money.
discount because I'm a Filipino.
Yeah, you got a little discount, but I didn't. They doubled my price. All right, so from there they took us to the Henan
To our
Airport,
hotel.
Henan
Yeah.
Hotel. We stayed at the Crystal Sands.
Yeah,
I think
Henan
is what it's
Crystal
called. Henan
Sands.
Crystal Sands.
I liked it.
We stayed at Henan. We stayed at Henan and Bohol, which we love Bohol, as you know.
Oh yeah, so we are
we liked the company, we liked their
loyal
hotel.
customer
Yeah,
of Henan.
we liked the product that they deliver. It's a very uniform across all their hotels. They're all great,
Very
and
clean.
very clean, very nice. You know what you're gonna get. And I think in the case of the room, I felt like we had a great experience. The room was big. The bathroom was great.
Yeah, we have four
Air conditioner kept it freezing
members
cold in
our
there for
family,
me,
and
which was good.
It's perfect, yeah.
So I would say thumbs up to Henan
Oh,
Crystal
yeah.
Sands. Great location, just right there in Station 1.
Great service.
Yeah, you're next to D Mall and everything, and so we picked it honestly because it's very close to a McDonald's. And the
That's
little
how-
gentleman eats
that's
chicken
how
nuggets
he-
every meal.
Yeah, that's how he picked place for us to stay. It should have McDonald's.
we had also thought about Shangri-La, which is up on the very far north side of Boracay, but we felt like if we went there, it would
We
be very
have a
hard to
little
do much
one,
other
yeah.
than just stay at the hotel.
Exactly. If it's only you and me, then
We
we
like
can-
to explore.
Yeah, you like to explore. I like to rest.
And, yeah, she would probably been happier at Shangri-La, just relaxing. But we had a great time at Henan Crystal Sands, and I thought it was a great hotel overall. I
It
really
is.
enjoyed the people there, super nice.
Yeah, the kids enjoyed the swimming pool. It was
The
a
pool is
beautiful-
great.
Yep.
After coming out of Taga Tower, it was freezing cold. You go to this one, and it was beautiful, perfect
Yeah,
pool.
perfect.
They even had one
temperature.
upstairs, but I never went to it. I
Oh,
forgot
yeah, we
to go
didn't
check
go
it out.
upstairs.
But anyways, we went to the main pool a couple times, and it was great.
Yeah.
Another thing is they had free buffet breakfast every morning, and the buffet's pretty
That's
good.
it.
I was upset because in Bohol every day they give you free bacon. Here it's every other day.
Yeah, the service and breakfast buffet are really, really good.
Yeah.
The staffs are
They put you
always
right by the
there
ocean.
to help you.
It
with,
is
yeah,
good.
with everything you need from coffee, juice, water, and the food.
Yep.
They will be there to help you. So.
Very good. I have high regard for that. One of the things that we spent a lot of time in was D Mall, which is kind of the main outdoor
mall. It's
for
like
Boracay.
here in the
Yeah, in the
US.
U.S., all the malls here have gone outdoors. They're not indoors anymore, but in the Philippines, they're still indoors because of the
Yeah.
need for air conditioning. But
Yeah.
that D Mall is an outdoor kind of mall, and it's very successful. I mean, it's full with places, and The thing I thought was really cool was there was so much variety of foods. I mean, Japanese and anything you can think
find
of.
it. Yeah.
You're going to find it at D-Mall, and it was good. And we found a place called Tres Amigos.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite restaurant.
You know, being from Texas, we were missing some Tex-Mex, and man, did they deliver the food at Tres Amigos. I mean, it's not what we're used to here, but for what you would expect in the Philippines, I was very happy. It was so good. We went back the next day, and she was eating all their Filipino food.
Yeah, they don't just offer Mexican food; they also offer Asian food and Filipino food, of course. And I was really, really pleased with the food I ordered. It's called adobong pusit. And that's the perfect adobong pusit I ever had. The pusit was like cooked perfectly, like it's still soft. I mean tender. It's not chewy.
It was good. I tried it.
Yeah,
I was
and
impressed
the flavor is really.
It was very good. So
just thinking of it makes me drool.
We went back twice in a short trip. We went twice because we enjoyed it so much. It was a
and I'm
great
sad
place.
that I didn't even take picture of the pusit. I was so excited to eat it, and I forgot to take picture or video of it. So
but we had a good time there,
yourself.
and that's a good place to try. Another thing that's very touristy friendly there is they have this place called Coco. What was it called? Coco Mama's ice cream.
Oh my gosh!
Very
every
Instagrammable.
day.
So of course we had to try it, and it is beautiful.
The
line was 2 miles long.
Exactly, and so we were intrigued. I was like, I want to try it.
Oh, we had to. And the funny thing is right across the strip from there is another ice cream store.
Oh yeah, I've been so.
And nobody was getting that ice cream. They were all getting Coco Mama.
We got
both.
We tried to stand there for a while to help them get some customer, but it didn't work.
Everybody was getting the Coco Mama.
Yeah, everyone is going to Coco Mama.
But it is good and
well, I liked
beautiful.
it.
It was good. I liked it too.
Ice cream flavored coconut, and it also has pandan flavor and what else I forgot.
I don't know. I remember mango or something.
Yeah, mango, and then they put also some of the crispy rice in it, so it's really good. It's a must try.
So I don't know. I like the other one too. I eat ice cream. Who cares?
Yeah.
But the other thing that we did, one day we took a trike tour of the island. So we just kind of went on the trike for a while. And Kuya took us all around the island. We got to see a lot of the cool stuff. We went over to the keyhole and took a look at that. And we went to the highest point in the Boracay.
Oh yeah, that
was a little shaky because man, that thing is like rusted through. You're afraid you're gonna fall to the lowest point.
Plus,
from the highest
I'm already
point.
Afraid of heights.
She didn't go to the top. She was like, it was a good time. That was fun. He also took us to what's that called, the beach bag, Bulabog Beach, whatever they call it. So he took us over there, but we ended up going back there for the next day, which we did
for the
island hopping kind of boat tour.
Oh my gosh,
we rented
that was the best.
What do you call it? Just a banca boat for our family. And they took us out, and we spent maybe 3 or 4 hours out there. I don't know exactly, but it was a long day on the boat.
Fun.
They took us to a cool little thing. I wrote it down here. The Crystal Cove Island. There it is, Crystal Cove Island. So that was a neat place. It's got like some underground caves you can go in that have water you can swim in. And they have a great little tiki hut kind of bar, and we got some, juices to try to cool down because it was hot that day. Very hot.
That's the only negative thing. It's really hot.
It was hot that day.
It's so hard to enjoy the paradise because of the humidity.
By the time you walk from our banca boat to off the beach, you're already just about to die. It's so hot. But we enjoyed that. It's a fun place to visit for sure. And then they took us by the Crocodile Island, which I think we have a picture of that to show you. But it's basically just looks like a crocodile.
Yeah, we just passed by. We're like, okay.
Passed by the crocodile. And then we got to see the Cuyo's keyhole from the other side because we had seen it the day before from the trike going out, and then we got to see it coming back.
I think
from
it's
the ocean side.
Kupos.
I'm doing the best I can. I butcher things. And then
Give
we
him
went all the
grace.
way to the north side of the island and we saw Puka Beach. And I'll tell you, that is one of the prettiest beaches I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my gosh. The sand.
I couldn't believe
It's
how pretty that beach is.
perfectly white.
Beautiful. Just
Beautiful.
beyond beauty. And
Yeah.
I mean, just an unspoiled
And the water.
natural wonder up there.
The
The water was
water.
crystal beautiful.
It's
everything.
beautiful.
I mean, that
I really don't have a word.
that's
to
one of those places
describe
you
it.
see that and you're just
But it's
like, that's
amazing.
about as close to perfection as a beach can get.
Well, now I know why. Because this is my first time in Boracay. Now I know why it's called the #1 island.
Well, most people think of in terms of, Station 1 and, the main kind of drag there. But when you get off the main drag and you go up to that north side, man, is it beautiful. Not terribly crowded up there either. There were
it's
some people,
more-
but
it's very
very
quiet,
quiet,
in Puka
Puka
Beach.
Beach.
It's
That's
quiet,
definitely a
quiet.
place to go. The biggest challenge there is there's not a lot of shade. It's very hot, obviously. So,
Yeah.
that most people were just standing around under what little shade there was
Yeah.
there because there's nowhere to really
Yeah,
get
if you want to
relief from the
stay there
sun.
for a longer
But
time,
they-
you need to bring
They
like,
rent the
beach
glass
umbrella.
bottom boats, and there
Yeah.
were all the Instagram
I
girls.
think it's only
taking
like
pictures and
for
whatnot.
blogger,
Yeah, it seemed to
Instagram people.
There was all the Instagrammers in their glass bottom boats. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
there's a lot
we
of,
don't we don't we don't
bloggers.
give you a lot of that kind of
Uh-huh.
content on this
Yeah.
channel, but I'm sure there's others that do. So, anyways, after that, at night we went to Shangri-La and we had dinner there.
Yeah.
We had talked about staying there, but we decided to be more, in the circle of activity there on Station 1. But up north is Shangri-La, and it's a beautiful hotel. Oh my goodness!
It is.
You
And
just-
smash-
You're in paradise when you're there, and we ate
It's
dinner.
very quiet, serene.
it's really
If
nice.
you really want to go for a vacation and you just want a quiet
Get
place,
away.
get away.
That would be a good
That's the best place you
And
will.
in some regards, I
have.
think that would be better because, well, we'll get to that in a minute. But I really think that just the peace and quiet of that place would be
Yeah.
a real win.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we had a good dinner there, and then the next day we went out shopping again. Now, we went to this one store, and I got to talk about it because it was so cool. It's
Oh,
called
yeah.
Para World, and it's just a small little art gallery on the main strip. But I tell you, the art, that what they do is they get local artisans to just paint these little para boats, like little
Yeah.
catamarans,
Sailboats,
and they paint the sails, and it's just so
It's
beautiful.
hand
Painted, and it's so beautiful. The colors and the vibrant colors that they use, it just so cool. So we ended up buying one to bring home,
Yeah.
and it was a little bit of a headache because we had this big box that we couldn't
Yeah.
we didn't want to break.
I mean, for Filipino standard, it's kind of pricey.
yeah, it
but
is. It's a piece of art. I mean,
it
you're
is,
not.
it's a piece of art,
Yeah,
and
you're.
I'm really proud of how talented my kababayan.
Well, they do have more affordable ones that you can paint yourself
Oh,
and
yeah.
things like that. But we did go all the way to the top of the line, and we got one done by a well-renowned artist from that area.
Yeah.
And it's a
beautiful.
piece of art, and it's beautiful. We haven't put it together yet, or we can show you. I guess we'll figure it out. But
Next video.
maybe we put it together next video. But here's the thing: we don't know if we want it here or if we want it in our house in Bohol, and so it may end up getting shipped again. So
Yeah, that's why I really
we
don't want to
put
open
it together
because
we may
I'm
need
still-
to put it in a ballot buying box and send it back to the Philippines again.
Yeah.
So that's the discussion we have to have
Yeah.
at this point. But that store is definitely a must see at least. Even
Sad.
if you're
Yeah,
not gonna-
please visit them, guys, and support our local Filipino artists.
Oh yes. So as far as highlights, I would say the three highlights for me is number one, the beaches. I mean, they do have some of the most beautiful beaches in the world that I've ever seen, and I've been all over the world, so I've seen a lot of beaches. These are some of the best I've ever seen.
Yep, I
Great
agree.
white sand, beautiful,
Yeah.
long,
I never knew how
expanses
beautiful
of
my country
beautiful
is
beaches.
until
So the
last
beaches
month.
are
Until
absolutely
last
beautiful.
month.
Another cool thing is you have a lot of food options. You know, most of the time in the Philippines,
they try at
when
least.
when we went to El Nido, for example, which is another great place to visit, there was no rest. I mean, there's like a couple of restaurants in town. But
Yeah,
there's
and they
nothing
only
up there.
offer Filipino
It's
food.
very,
No
very limited.
variety.
Very, very limited
Yeah.
options. Whereas there, you have every kind of cuisine. Everything's represented. You have McDonald's, you have Jollibee, you have everything you could ever want.
Yeah,
there.
and
So
all
that's
other the
definitely
local
a benefit.
restaurants, they are really trying their best to bring the different cuisines to
Yeah,
to
we
all
even had
the
a good.
people.
What was that pizza place we went to?
Oh yeah, my friend. Hi, shout out to my BFF Ginny.
Yeah, that was.
She
good pizza.
recommended the Two Seasons
Two
four
Seasons, that's it.
cheese
It's like a hotel.
pizza.
And so that they're at
the
the
kids
hotel's
loved it
restaurant,
because they
have
love
good pizza.
pizza.
So, there
And
you go.
yeah, I can tell that it was the best pizza around
Probably the best pizza I've ever had in the Philippines.
Yeah,
It was very
yeah, exactly. Not just in Boracay, but around the
good.
Philippines.
I haven't had anything better yet.
Yeah.
There, anyways. And then one other thing I think is really cool, since they did shut it down and redo it, there is such an emphasis on sustainability that all the tracks are E-tracks, everything's clean. And so one of the things that I was really impressed with was how clean it really was. I appreciate that they're doing the E-tracks. You don't, get home from a day out with black shit on your face, So they've
Feeling
done
so sticky from all
they've done
the...
a good job of really
Yeah.
cleaning it up, and that's something that impressed me quite a bit. So those were kind of my three highlights as far as what I would say.
And also, it's not too loud. Like,
Well, there was quite a bit of nightlife, but we didn't.
no,
really
I mean
feel
the
it.
E-Tribe.
Oh, the E-tracks, yeah, they're quiet.
they're quiet.
It does help on the noise level.
Yeah, the noise level
So,
reduced.
Overall, it's a great. They've done a good job on it. As far as downers, and we don't want to be downers, but at the same time, there are some things.
Yeah,
where
we
you
wanna be
spend a lot of money to
honest.
pick where you go to
Yeah.
vacation. Number one is crowded. If you're in Station 1 like we were, which is where all the activity is, there are a lot of people there, and it's an obscene amount of people, to the point where you really almost are tripping over each other going up and down the beach. So
Oh, yeah.
very, very crowded. So
And,
that would be
like-
something that I would say is a little bit of a downer. If you don't like crowds, I would recommend going north to Shangri-La
Yeah,
and getting away
that's
from
the
it.
place.
Because
Place.
my number two complaint about Boracay is the number of vendors. These
Oh yeah.
vendors, I mean, they're trying to sell you, a
I understand
massage,
they
sunglasses,
need
a
to make
towel.
money,
Every 2 seconds,
but-
it's just non-stop. You can't
Yeah.
sit still for 5 minutes and
And
not
like-
be interrupted by somebody trying to sell you something. And that's
Yeah,
really annoying.
and sometimes
They're very
you're gonna
aggressive.
feel like you're being harassed by them.
They're very aggressive.
Yeah,
so
so-
if you go to them and you want to tell, hey, that's great. But if they're coming up to you every 2 minutes trying to get you to rent a towel or whatever, it just gets to be the point where it's like, please let me enjoy my vacation. So again, you would avoid that if
Yeah.
you go up to
Shangri-La.
So there is something to be
hold
said.
on, are we promoting Shangri-La
Yeah,
here?
there's something to be said about being out in the middle of nowhere, But the downside to that is you don't get to go to all the restaurants and stuff like that. So you have to choose, And then my last negative was the difficulty of going from the airport to
the island.
the hotel on the island. We didn't foresee that, and it added a lot of time. First off, and you're getting
There's a
there
lot of
and-
procedure.
yeah, you got,
I
and your
didn't
bags are
expect
getting
that.
thrown all over the
Yeah.
place. They're dirty because they get in the sand, and
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a headache, and it adds an extra $100 to your trip that you didn't expect. So,
Yep.
those would be my kind of 3 negatives, if you will, of Boracay.
Yeah.
And I guess right now our heart is in Behold because we got our property going, and
Yeah,
we'll have
we're not
news
being biased,
for you soon
but-
on that, but we're really getting excited about it.
Yeah,
but
I
in
think-
Behold, you just have so
Exact-
much easier access because you
Easier
just
ac-
land in
easy to
Panglao, you're
reach.
right by the beach,
Yeah, you have
everything's right
white
there.
sand beach all
It's-
over the place.
It's way easier,
Less
way
crowd.
way more like ecotourism, and it's more affordable for the most part.
Yeah, more affordable.
I really think in almost every way, Behold
Yeah.
is better than Boracay.
Yeah, I
But,
agree 100%.
we could be a little bit biased.
We're not being biased, we're being honest.
It's my honest opinion.
Yeah,
so there you
exactly.
go. Well, this video kind of crept a little long, but it's a great
Yeah.
topic, and I think most people are really interested in Boracay all over the world. It's one of those people know about it. So
Let's hope this
hopefully
video
some
helped
people
you get
get some good
prepared.
ideas
Yeah.
and kind of come up with what they want to do with their trips. So appreciate your time. Continue
Yeah.
to support us. We appreciate it, and we're getting close to that 5,000. I know we say it every video, but we are trying to get there. So please help us. We
It's
appreciate
hard.
you. It is. Growing a YouTube channel is a tough chore.
It is.
But we enjoy doing it, and like I said, we don't do it
Yeah.
just for that anyways.
It's
but
for our
we would like to
awesome-
continue to grow. Anything else? I think that's it.
Yeah,
We
thank
appreciate
you
you guys.
guys. We appreciate you and be blessed every day and always.
Thank you guys. Bye.